Good afternoon, family. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is doing good. So yeah. So yesterday, the results were not in favor of us, because our coach yesterday just gave us a 48, in which it just gave us, in which they played next door 49 there. So I won't say it was effective because it was just a one number. All right, just a number. But yeah, we move. So there's this thing that I need to show you today. I won't call it a strategy, but I think it can work. It can work because they are busy doing this thing. All right. So yeah, let's get into it. So if you can check very well here, starting from here, I want to show what is going on, what has been going on here. Even starting from here, right on the third, from here, it's been working in this thing, guys. It's been working for a while now. If you can check very well, when you take these two bonuses, time into time, you add them, you get the 4. A 4, it has a 0 this side, right? And then you add these two, you get a what? You get a 4. A 4 is your next banker, next day banker. As you can see, the 4 came there. We move, we come here, we say 30 plus 18, which is a 48. If I'm not mistaken, you split these two numbers, 4, 8, you add them together, you get the what? You get the 12. Isn't not the 12 this one? You see the 12 came there. And then moving forward, we come here, you say 34 plus 34, which will give you a 6, 8. When you add 6 plus 8, you will get a 14. What happened there? A 14 dropped. I hope you can see that. So a 14 did what? Did drop from there. And then today, because it's still Thursday today, yes. So if you add these two, you will get a what is it? At 4, 9. You'll get a 49. When then you add these two numbers, you will get a 4 plus 9 is a 13, right? You will get a 13. So today, 13 is our banker, right? From the strategy, 13 is our banker. I hope you see the pattern here. I hope you can see the pattern there. So 13 is our banker from that one. And then we go. There's also this thing that I just noticed. They sometimes do like this. They do like this. They will take these two. You see these two and these two. You see these two numbers. Yes, they will take this one. They are using this one these days to get numbers that they can play in the next draw. If you can check very well here, when you say 20 plus 4, you will get what? A 24. You get a 24. When you minus it, you get a 16. Do you see that? If you come here, you have a 4 there. Oh, not a 4. I mean, you have a 24 there, which is we have a 24 there, which is the 42 there, and then you have the 16 there, came as a single number also. Do you see that? And then the same thing here, they also do the same thing. When you add these two numbers or minus them, you get a 34, and then you get the what? And then you get a when you minus, you get a 14. A 14. Now if you can check the result, the 34 came there, and then the 43 came there as the 34 still, and then the 41 came there because 14 tend to what? To F41, and then 34k repeated there. You see that this thing has been working. It's working, guys. Do you see that? Let's try it also for today. So moving here again, we take these two numbers, and these two numbers and see what we get. Okay, let's start with this one. When you add these two, you get a 24. When you minus these two, you get a 12. Right, look what happened. 21, which is the same as 12, right? This one can turn to a 12, this one can turn to a 42, right? We need to do it like this, because if you can check, 21 came, 24 came, two numbers came. You see, guys, this thing has been working. It's working. I hope you can see that. And then now let's go on the other side and see what we are having. When you add these two or minus these two, when you say 21 plus 11, you get a 22, which did not drop because of what? The next to 21. And then if you check here, then if you say 21 minus, you get a straight number 10. And then what happened? They played in next door in number 11. Do you see that, guys? So you can see that there is a pattern going on here. So for today we are having 16 and 11. 16 and what? And 11. When you minus and add these two numbers, you will get what? When you add, you get the 27 as our banker. This one is a straight number because you can't turn it to something else. So it's 27 is a straight number there. And then when you minus these two numbers, you get the what? You get the, because 16 minus 11, you get I think it's a 5, a straight 5. There's no turning back there. They can't run away, guys, because these two numbers, they are straight numbers. So for today, these are numbers that we are having, right? So you can pay them alone because they are our bankers. I just showed you the proof that this thing has been happening, guys. So we are having a 5, we are having a 27, and then the last number, which is, let me circle them so that you can see them. And then the third number from this strategy is what? Let me see. We said it's 13. Yes, it's 13. These are the numbers that you're having from the strategies that I just showed you now. Do you see that, guys? I'm just showing you how this thing works, right? So these numbers, you can pay them. You can say 5, 27, 5, 13, 27, 13. Do you see that? 27, 13. Now be careful with this. Because they can still say 5, 31. They can still repeat the 31 today. They can still repeat the 31, right? Mark my words, they can still repeat the 31. So be careful of that. They can turn it. So instead of even there, you can create another line putting the 31, right, including the 31, because they can repeat that. I hope, guys, you are fine with that one. I hope you are fine. Now let's move to our code so that we can end this video, so that you don't get confused, right? You don't get confused. And then for today, oh, before I go to the code, let me remind you something, guys, because it's very important for you to understand this thing. It's very important. I made a video regarding this thing. Ball of the week, I made a video, right? I made a video, and I said if they want to bring a 14, right? If they don't want to bring the 14, they will bring a 16. That's why you will see here there is 16. You see here there is 16. Okay, you see that? You see there is 16. You see there is 16. I told you. And then there is this number 17. I said they will bring 16 or 7. That's why you will see 16 or 17 coming instead of 14. But yesterday they surprised us because the 14 did come there, so they dropped both numbers. I hope, guys, you watched that video, because I'm telling you, you can boom every day with that one. When you play singles, you can boom every day, because those numbers, one of them or two of them, they are always coming. They are always there. They are not many. Let me write them down for you. We have a 3, we have a 5 from the ball of the week, and then we have a 16, we have a 17, and then you have the straight 41, and then we have a 14. These are the numbers that we're having from the ball of the week alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 numbers. So you can get something. I'm telling you, you can get something from them. You can get something from them. So make use of them. And I mentioned something that if you see, if they bring a 3 or a 30, the 5 must drop. One thing that they've been doing, the 5 must drop. One thing that they have been doing is that they are busy delaying the 5. Today the 5 must come. Today the 5 must drop. I'm telling you, I'm not sure if it's tea or lunchtime, but today a 5 will drop. Between those two draws, a 5 will drop. Okay, because of that. That's the confirmation. All right. And then let's go to the code. Family. Our code is boring also. For today is boring, guys. One lie is very boring. Boring, real boring. Okay, because our code today is 7. It's a number 7. How do I get the code? You say 35 multiplied by a 7 minus a 252. I think it's a 24. I'm not sure it's 242 or what, but yeah, our code is 2. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I did a calculation there. So the 7 is our bank, is our code. Now, one thing they did yesterday, because yesterday we had this one, right? And we were able to say 4 plus 8, and when you get what? We get a 12. What happened? They played 21. We were able, and then one thing they did, they played the next door. And I've been chasing this 48, guys. I've been chasing this 48. I wanted to drop. Okay, and it did not drop. Only these two numbers came. They played the next door of what? Of 48. But you can see, guys, this code is always working. I'm telling you, this code is always working. And then moving, today we are having a single digit. It's a single digit, same as the date. You see that? Let's do this. Let's say our banker from this code is 7, 8. You see, is 7 or 8. One of these two numbers, let's make them is our banker from the code alone. So here you can put your money on them. You can put your money on them. They must pay. One of these two numbers is dropping, because there's nothing you can do here. 7 plus 0 is what? Is a 7. So if they want to bring something, they must bring a 7 or an 8. They are not running from here. They are not running. There's no way they can run. I'm telling you, there's no way they can run. So then yeah, let me not confuse you guys. Before I end this video, there's this thing that you need to know also. Don't be confused, please. These videos, they are in parts. Please watch this video carefully. Don't skip the video. Just watch so that you can understand the parts. Because I started with showing you 2 strategies that they are busy working, doing, and then I showed you numbers. I showed you the bangers and the pairing. I showed you the ball of the week. Those are the parts. And then now I just showed you a code. Now I'm going to show you something. I want you to write these numbers down for me. As I always tell you, I emphasize on this thing, right? And I posted a video regarding pairs that you must chase. Please don't forget those pairs. Pair them. It's fine. Even if you put 1 rand or 2 rand there, you are going to get the voucher whenever they come, because the balls there, they will come as doubles. They can come as double. You see yellow balls here, they came as 2 numbers. Purple balls, 2 numbers. Orange, 2 numbers. You see that they can do that. So please, I'm begging you, go to watch that video, take those pairs, play them 2 rand, which they are not many. And then lastly, this is the one that you must write down from the we are having these numbers. We are having 17 to chase. We are having 8. 17 is from orange balls. 17 is from orange balls, guys. 17 is from orange balls. We're having an 8. We're having a 22. We're having a 29. We're having a 36. One thing that I can suggest you do is that you pay them. Just do your combination there or play them as young. They are definitely coming. So yeah, if they come, then you boom. But 17, these are the numbers from the board colors, guys. From the board colors. I still need time to record a video regarding the ball of the week because I have to use my laptop for that. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Hope for the best. Hope we are going to get something. Oh, I'm forgetting something. Since we are having a 5, remember, we're having a 5. You can pair the 5 with an 8. Also, they can go hand in hand, these two numbers. No? You can do that. And another thing that you can do, I mentioned something about this number. You see 533. Let's try something. Let's say 533 40. Okay? Or 540 44. Just put one run there. Okay, and let's see what we get. Let's just test the water from this thing because I feel like they can do something like this. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's all from me. And again, please be careful of the next doors. When we're betting there, please be careful of the next doors. They can just hit us with the next doors as they've been doing. Okay, yeah, bye. I hope guys you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Bye for now. There are a lot of things still coming, guys, still yet to come. I promise you that.